Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. These are general messages for the collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter placements. Let's get into it. So the first card you have, Scorpio, is the Dark Queen. This is Scorpio energy. This is birth and renewal because she's related to, she's actually the energy of the Persephone, or you can call it the Hecate goddess of the underworld of transformation, rebirth, eighth house energy, which is the energy of the Pluto where things are let go. And there's transformation, there's transmutation. Dark Queen is the ability to look at our dark side, our shadows, and not ignore them anymore. Whether, and it includes like a range of feelings and emotions, whether you're feeling angry or you're feeling grief or you're stuck over something or you're suppressing some emotion or some truth. So this is like, being very true to yourself, like what is not working? What do you not like about yourself? What do you want to change about yourself? And when we face our shadows, we kind of become a little transformed version, which is, kind of difficult for people to understand like what's going on. But then that's the power that you have right now to transform your pain, whatever you have been feeling, into power for your own self, for your own life. And this month, some aspects will enable you. I would not say force, but I would say enable you to look at those patterns. What is it that's no longer, bringing you happiness? What it is that no longer is negotiable, setting strong boundaries with people that don't align with you or your values. You could be even distancing yourself from people, or maybe you're shifting jobs because the team or the management is no longer aligning with your values. It's the kind of change, a pivotal moment in your life right now or this month, Scorpio, where you know that this change, whatever you need to make, is very much necessary for not only evolution of your own self, but in general for a healthy life, for survival. This could be like, in your own personal life, or it could be in organizations where you're standing up for yourself, you're fighting for justice for the victims. You could be lawyers and law enforcement that's fighting for visible injustice. But facing your fears, facing your truths, this is deep emotional shadow work. It's the kind of energy like when people go to abuse and, in a car, in corporate or in offices or in their personal lives, they, it's like enough is enough, no more. They stop being that nice person and they, reclaim their power. They have that new confidence in themselves that they break through all shackles. They are ready to, just reject what they've known so far, the expectations of other people, of society, whatever it is. This is that kind of power. Even it's for the collective as well, where you'll probably see people speaking their truths. Maybe they've been through a lot and they have just suppressed their emotions. But now people are coming up with what's going on, what they have been through. It could be companies collapsing because of corruption. And, now the word comes out that, the company has been going through a lot of internal debt or internal corruption, and no more this truth can be ignored. So it comes out to the surface. Now there is restructure. So transmuting negative energies and standing in your truth is energy. Next you have is the bluebird spirit, which is happiness. So this is number 7, and 7 is very powerful number. It's a very divine spiritual number of hope, of new beginnings. And this bird is like blue and orange. And so these are the colors of the sacral chakra. Indigo is the higher level chakras. This is like feeling, enjoying the smaller things in life, finding happiness, whether it's in a cup of coffee or tea, or just listening to music or just taking a shower. It's not like any particular place that you will go on earth that will make you happy. It's not that. It's not even the external appreciation from people or the collection of 1,000 shoes or something like that is not going to make you happy. It's just realizing that happiness is, first of all, starts from within, and second of all, it lies in the smaller things. So a very grounded energy, you'll need to ground your energy because you just got the Dark Queen, which means that you're working through your emotions and the shadow energies. And this is a very important time for you to ground your emotions because transformative work asks, it requires grounding of energy. It requires you to be thankful for everything that you have. And transmutation or inner work, it's not really a struggle. You don't have to push yourself. It can take it one step at a time, one thing at a time, one day at a time, and make it as easy on you as you can. Because inner work takes time. But keep at it without being fearful of what you're gonna become. You are just heading towards happiness. Then that's the ultimate goal of being happy no matter what. So I feel that you're no longer like, feeling like, okay, I'm going to buy this bag someday and that's going to make me happy. Or I'm going to buy, a luxury car and that's going to make me happy. No, it's just knowing that, finding happiness in the small things, in the walk, in the simple walks outside, and just watching the people drive by and watching the kids play, or intending your garden, or preparing your meal, or watching a nice movie. Just these not simple things, simple routines is the key to happiness. And Blue Birthday is a very very auspicious omen. It's known in all the like in all of the big stories, in all of those in a lot of traditions as well, that the sound of this bluebird is meant to clear the negative energy, and it's very good. It's an omen of good luck. So some of you could actually be taking two birds. You might be bringing in birds into your house, but the sound of the bluebird is a very positive spirit, very positive energy. So some of you could be just finding like your tribe with whom you can go to events with, or just have a good time, maybe in the neighboring park, just hanging out together, having a good laugh, just laughing together. There's the laughter yoga moment that happened a few decades ago, and people come together and they intentionally laugh at small things just to be happy, find that happiness from within. So just enjoying the small things, sharing that with your loved ones, and finding happiness where you are, creating the happiness for where you are, not looking for it in far off places. So knowing that it's an internal state that we strive to be in, use meditation, ground your energies, focus on breath work, and focus on the current here and now. You will be able to shed that weight of emotional baggages, of worries and tensions that we carry on a day-to-day basis, and just enjoy the peace. And wherever you are, just enjoy that. That's what true happiness is. Next you have is number 14, and it says balance, and there is a masculine figure, there's a feminine figure over here. So it's a balance between yin and yang, and in general, balancing your life and every aspect of yourself, of your day. Balancing out your intuition with logic, balancing out your feminine energies of receptivity with outgoing nature of the go-getter spirit. It's creating that harmony first within. It's the amalgamation of masculine and feminine energies, knowing that both are equally important in this world. The warmth, the intuition of a feminine energy, the yin energy, and the can-do spirit, and the productive spirit of the yang, or the masculine energy, they're both equally important. And they both energies need to be expressed in different ways. Like, for example, if you were to go to the gym and lift weights, it's not just a man's job of lifting weights anymore. So balancing also your day-to-day routines, like balancing out every aspect of your life, first, and taking care of yourself and your family, and meditation practice, and your work, and whatever you have going on in your day, to balance it all out. That's the key to success. That's the key to fulfillment and happiness. Maybe you're giving too much, so you need to draw the line, set those boundaries. So I feel that, and also number 14 over here, number 14 is a very important number. I mean, it boils down to a 5. So number 1, 4, 5 are coming through strong with this energy. But number 14 is actually finding a new sense of being, a new sense of purpose, new meaning, a new way of life. So I feel that this is like the temperance card of the major arcana in the tarot, where we balance out our energy, which means that if you're emotional, for example, for you, because you're the fixed water, you might get a little emotional. So taking a deep breath and trying to balance out and not overreacting to things. Or if you are, cooking dishes, you love, for the love of cooking, you cook like 3 dishes every day. So keeping it at 1 or 2 at the max, that kind of temperance where you bring in like a balance. Maybe you exercise for like 2 hours, so maybe cut that down to 1, or maybe you watch movies for 5 hours. Just for example, you can cut that out to 1 hour. So kind of, finding the balance in every day-to-day activities, in the way you carry yourself, in the way you express yourself. Use meditation to ground your energies and just take moments to sit back and reflect and see how you can achieve the balance. Where is the scale tilting a bit more? How can you restore the balance path? Where are you giving too much time? Which area is being neglected and things like that? That's how you can establish harmony in your own routine. And the last card you have is the 9 of Wands. It's in the reverse for you. This is minor arcana of Wands is fire. Spirit is Aries, you, Sagittarius are the fire elements. For you, this is in the reverse, Scorpio. So I feel that you're exhausted, something has taken a toll on you. And I feel that you're no longer about, just going with that baggage or burden. Because 9 is a number of completion, of releasing, of starting out fresh. So I do feel that maybe you've been doing something for a long time and now it's taking a toll on your body, on your health. It's about identifying those patterns that you keep repeating, just, to have control on things. And the control is actually weighing down on you, not in a negative way. What I mean is that, for example, you've been at odds with somebody, maybe at your workplace, maybe around you in your community, and that conflict of yours that's been going on for quite some time is actually taking an emotional toll and or a physical toll even. Sometimes these issues just push us so much into a breaking point. And then, when you're at that breaking point, we just release that burden. We're like, just let it go. We give it to the universe. And as soon as we do that, as soon as we release that burden, it brings us peace almost instantaneously. So, while we're all strong and, while we feel that, okay, I can keep going and I can keep enduring, and that's what life is all about. No, just releasing, walking away from situations and knowing when that needs to be done is the true power, is the true control that you have over your own self. And also letting go, I feel the letting go of things that are weighing down on you. And that will actually lead to a new beginning for you. It will release mental space. You don't have to think about that issue all the time. Your health won't be spoiled. It won't be affected. Issues like a lot of people, they step down from their positions because they're fighting for that position, for that position in the company. And then they feel like, nobody's supporting me. And why do I care about this anymore? So they just step down and go in a different direction. So it's just that fear of what's going to happen if I say it, if I give it up, if I leave it. And how am I going to work through that? What am I going to do next? If we release all of those things of planning and what's going to happen and all of that control, we'll be much happier and more at peace. So I do feel that you were exhausted over something and now you're letting that go. Whether it's social media, too much time on social media, or too much time with people, or you will know what this is for you. It's going to be different for each one of you, but something has exhausted you. And now it's time to just let that go and lead a more authentic, free, peaceful life. So yeah, new beginnings are on the horizon for you. And this path will definitely lead you to fulfillment and happiness and balance in your life. And I feel this has been possible because you have looked at your inner shadows and what you truly want for yourself. But these are general energy, Scorpio. So let me know how they play out in your life or around you. It helps me to connect better with the energies of the people that are watching here at Amaranth. And hope you enjoyed your messages. So thank you guys for joining. Please subscribe and hit the like if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye for now.